video I'm going to go over how to change the filtering options here for MPCs as well as other currency types. I want to go into the new way the obsolete currency is sorted now that we want to go state and then by city. And then I'm also going to talk about what we have to do to the national banknotes to get them to sort correctly by state and then by town and then by charter number. So we'll start with national banknotes. I'm going to come back here and go to national banknotes. And unfortunately we had to make you do a little double work to get these to work, but I don't think you'll find that it's too bad. So you'll see we have Friedberg number, denomination, state, town, and now we have this new field called sorting field. And basically to get it to sort state and town together, we're kind of combining these together. So you have to type in the state, you have to type in the town, and then you need to combine those two things together into the sorting field to get it to work properly. And then you also need to take your charter number over here and copy it into this order field over here that says attributes order. Unfortunately, that is just the simplest way to do it. So every time you add a national banknote, you'll have to put in the state, you'll have to put in the town, and then you'll have to type in the state dash the town, and then you just need to move your charter number over to order number, and you'll see if we go back out to nationals that it is indeed working okay now. Let me get back to a page that needs some sorting. So here's Philadelphia, so it's Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, charter number is 1, then that next one is 1, and then we have Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, 37, 213, 234, 352. So it's working fine. We've gone through all the nationals and updated them to be this way. You just need to handle this for new notes. So the next thing we want to talk about is the obsolete currency, and that actually follows a similar format. Where now it's just being sorted by title. Before it was just sorted by state, and then I guess after state it was just kind of doing whatever it wanted. And so now it's being sorted by title, and we've been putting our titles in as, basically state-town, essentially the same way we did for these other ones. But you notice the problem is that some of these got put in as shorter town abbreviations. So we go Alabama, and the Alabamas seem to be sorted correctly. Connecticut goes East Haddam, then New Haven, and then that's working, then New London, that's good, and then we get down here and we see a Washington, D.C. on the first page because basically it's sorting by D, which comes after C. So this one right here we want to edit. We want to go to Edit Post, and we just want to flip this around so it has Washington, DC. I don't know what that 1852 is, but looks like it's the date, so that's fine. Okay, so let's go back out to the website. Going to obsolete currency. And now we see Delaware instead of Connecticut. So basically on obsolete, you just want to go through any that are abbreviated in state. You'll want to use the full state name, and you'll just know that you need to continue to use this format for all the other, all the other obsolete currency items. So our last order of business is adjusting the filter options here. So right now we have 651, 681. So I'm going to go into MPCs, and I'm just going to add a new test one. Test MPC, series number 1234, it's a 1, it's, 1852. This is fine. This thing costs $1, and that's all I'm going to put in for now. So I'm going to publish it. Then I'll refresh my MPCs. And I'll see that now I have this new MPC that has a series number of 1234, but 1, 2, 3, 4 has not been automatically added to my list of filters. So in order to do that, I have to come into this thing that's called Ultimate WPQSF. I'm not going to be able to explain what that means, but I'm in here and I'm looking for my NPCs filter. There it is, NPCs. Now I'm scrolling down here and I'll see this thing that's called meta field. Let me scroll up so I can show you where it is. Taxonomy and then meta field, and then I'm going to expand this down and it says 651 : 651 681, and so you could add your own numbers here just by typing them in and say 1 2 3 4 : 1 2 3 4. So you can do it manually that way, but if you've just added a whole bunch of notes, the easiest way to do this is to look over here on the left side, and we're going to choose the same type here, type underscore NPCs. And then I'm going to say generate value. And so this will automatically look through all the fields, figure out that we need to add this 1 2 3 4 field, and then you can just copy this over to here, paste it in. I'm not going to actually paste it in right now because I'm going to delete this 1 2 3 4, but that's a way you could easily kind of add a whole bunch of filtering options. I'll actually just do it for a test so I make sure that it works. So I pasted that in. I want to save. Now I'm on my NPCs and I can refresh. And now I see my 1 2 3 4 option, and if I filter by that, oh yay, it works. Okay, so I'm going to view this, edit, put it in trash, and that concludes this video.